Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and here on my channel I post new budgeting videos every single week. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So today we are doing August part 1 budget with me. So if you're new and you don't know how if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen any of my budgeting videos before, I do bi-weekly budgets. And so this week is going to be part 1. I do get paid bi-weekly. I am a server, and I do make what I make in a week as a server videos. I post them every single Wednesday. I'll link the playlist up here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. So for my income, I'm going to start with week 1's tips, and then I have week 2's tips. Like I said, I get paid bi-weekly, and then 2 tips. Okay. And I save all of my tips for the pay period and deposit them into my budget. Well, I deposit a specific amount into my budget, and then I allocate the rest of it for other stuff, which you will see. And then I have my paycheck. So let's go ahead and see. For week 1, my tips were $1,017 for the week. Week 2, I made $966 for the week, and my paycheck was $731. So for the total 2-week period, I made a total of $2,714. Now, I did not deposit that into my bank for my budget. That's just what I made. So before I deposited money, this is where the rest of it goes. So savings challenge. So, like I said, if you're new and you don't know, I have a savings challenge. So I have a 300 envelope savings challenge. And every single Friday, I make videos on cash stuffing that challenge. So I'll post a playlist up here if you're interested in that. But yeah, for this 2-week period, I saved a total of $583. And then I have rollover money. So, rollover. So at the restaurant that I work at, we do server banking. So it's important for us to have change on us at all times. And so I bring $100 every single day. And at the end of the pay period, I bring $100 for the next pay period, and then because I didn't make that money in that pay period and the pay period previously was already deposited, I don't know if that makes any sense, I take that $100 that I had from the last pay period and just put it in a rollover account, and I use that as kind of just like extra savings. So yeah, that's $100 every single 2 weeks. So outside of my budget, I had $683. So the total amount that I deposited and I will be using in my budget today is $2,031. So I do live with my fiance, and we do all of our finances completely separately. So what you're going to be seeing on here is just my income and just my expenses. So he's responsible for his own expenses. So we split a lot of the bills. He actually has more bills than I do. That was because at the time I was making a lot less than he was, and so like I just couldn't afford any more bills. So we might be changing it up a little bit coming up soon, but right now this is still how we're doing it. So the first thing I'm responsible for paying is the water bill. Next is the HOA, so our homeowners association I pay for, and then our internet bill, and then my bank fee, which is annoying, but it's not that bad. I got it down quite a bit, so I'm just kind of dealing with it now. So water, it used to be like $98, and it's been going up and up every single month. Last month I was $119, so I'm just going to start budgeting $120 for water. Where I live in California, we're at like a stage 3 like drought or whatever. So yeah, water's been crazy expensive. Next, the HOA, I budget $60 every single month. Internet is $109. My bank fee is $5 for a total monthly expenses of $294, at least for this half of the month. And then for my sinking funds, so I do my sinking funds differently than a lot of people. I like to use my sinking funds for anything that I'm swiping my card for. That's not like more of a fixed expense like this. So I use Cube Money, so it's like a digital envelope system, like with a debit card. I'll link a video up here where I talk all about that. But yeah, basically I'm a server, so like I have cash on me. I just don't like using cash. I'd much rather have all my money like digitally, just because I feel like I can track it a lot easier that way. So the Cube Money has been working out really well for me. And that's what I use for anything else that I'm like swiping my card for. So I try not to use my debit card, and I try not to use my credit card. I just try to use my Cube because I have specific like categories allocated for that. And it's been helping out a lot. I used to overspend way too much and I couldn't figure out why, but yeah, it's been helping. So I put the gas for my car in here, and then groceries and household. So that's house. That's anything food related. So even eating out and anything for the house, like that's including like decorations, toilet paper, like toothpaste, literally anything for the house and anything food related. I just put it all in one because most of the time if we get decorations or like toothpaste or something, we get it at the grocery store when we're buying food. Not necessarily decorations, but like toothpaste and stuff. We'll get it like when we're getting food. So it's just easier to have it all in one category. Next up is spending money. So this is my personal spending money for anything that I want to spend money on. That way it helps me control my spending habits. Next is Halloween. So Halloween is coming up, and I have 2 kids and then my stepdaughter who lives with us. So I need to make sure I have enough money for like costumes and any kind of like decorations, any fun things we want to do. So I need to start saving up for Halloween. And then lastly, I have an other category. So I know what this category is, but I'm not quite ready to share with you guys what this category is, but I will probably, by September's budget, you guys will see what it is. I just don't want to share it just yet. But yes, I have another category for right now. Okay, so for gas, I budget $200 every single every single month. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. I budget $200 a month, and yeah, that gives me 2 fill-ups in my car, $100 per fill-up. I only have to fill up once every 2 weeks, so that works out for us. Grocery and household, I budget $800 a month. I give myself $100 of spending money. For Halloween, I am putting in $200 for this month, and then other I'm doing $400. And so that brings me a total for sinking funds of $1,700. So if you take my total monthly expense, or my total monthly income that I actually deposited and used in my budget, so $2,031, and you take away my expenses, so $294, and then my sinking funds of $1,700, I will have $37 left. Ooh, I put that twice. Whoops. $37 left. And normally I would try to make this a zero-based budget, but I'm just going to leave this here and have it roll over into part 2. And then whatever I have left from part 2, I'll combine with this, and I'll put that towards my credit card, and that should pay off my bank card. So that's my plan for right now. With my Cube Money, using my Cube card instead of my debit card, it makes it a lot easier not to accidentally spend this money. So yes, that is August part 1 budget with me. Next week is part 2, and this is actually a 3 paycheck month for me. So I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys how I'm going to be using my extra paycheck. I'm going to be using my extra paycheck for part 2, and then my actual budget paycheck is going to be part 3. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss it. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.